What's up, Ollie? What's up, boys? I saw your question, Ollie, about supplements, and you were asking what specific brands should you look at. Um, Rather than answer that, which I think is a bit of a misleading question, I'm going to talk about the types of supplements, zinc, magnesium, the ingredients of the supplement. That's what really matters. Companies are very tricky with marketing, and there may be a supplement that's proven to benefit or like solve a particular problem, but companies will put in like 10% of the effective dosage that you need of it. So in reality, you're buying it thinking like, oh, I'm getting, supplement X, fucking magnesium, whatever it is. But the reality is you're getting none of the benefit that the science could show you would get from that. So um, I basically spent 2017, the beginning portion of it, for like 3 or 4 months. I paid for this website called examine.com, which was a bunch of third-party unbiased scientists, meaning they did not work for any supplement company. They weren't paid to run research studies to try to prove a particular thing. These were just unbiased scientists looking at the efficacy of all the different supplement claims out there, like, oh, creatine is good for building muscle, and this is good for depression, and this is good for blood flow, all these different things that people are looking to benefit from when they take supplements. This was a whole conglomerate of scientists that broke down at length. I mean, I'm serious. I used to pull up to a coffee shop every single morning and spend like 6 hours researching through this website. And I made a chart. And when I saw you ask your question, I thought, oh shit, I actually have like a ton of good research on this. So the chart is in an iPhone note. I'm gonna share that with you guys here. And if there's a better way in the future to consolidate this, let me know. I'll figure out if I should put it in Notion or, a Google Drive. Maybe other guys have things they want to add to it. But my chart isn't saying like you should buy this person's supplement or buy that. It's basically categorizing problems you could have or benefits you're looking for. So like muscle growth is one of them. Testosterone boosting is one of them. I'm actually looking at it right here on my computer. Bone health stack, anxiety stack, libido stack, which is like sex drive and blood flow, allergies and immunity stack, skin hair and quality stack, insulin sensitivity and glucose uptake stack, which is important for athletes. There was all these different stacks, and I basically ranked the like most effective supplement in each category and the specific dosage you would need of it, and um, potential downsides. So it's weighing pros and cons, like, well, you might get this benefit from creatine, but you're gonna have bloating or an upset stomach. And I don't remember if that's true. That's just like an example. But I do remember, I think creatine was one of the most widely accepted beneficial supplements for a variety of things, not just muscle gain. There was a lot of other benefits to it as well. But this chart is like super comprehensive, and it's basically like copied and pasted from this website. I just took the time to like identify all the supplements that were interesting to me and the problems that I had or my parents or my friends had. I was trying to troubleshoot and solve problems because the supplement market is like super misleading and confusing. Nobody knows what to believe. There's all kinds of contradicting information out there. And this website, to me, was the solution to that. So it's not a quick fix. It's not easy. I'm not sitting here telling you like, oh yeah, bro, just like buy this, this, and this, and you're good, because it's different for everyone. And so I fully understand if not everyone wants to read through this. I get it. I just spent it's been like 2 hours since we hung up on our group chat with Hamza, and I'm just now finishing reading through it enough to where I felt like I could share it with you guys and it would make sense. So any feedback is welcome. I don't know if I even have a membership to that website anymore. I think it was kind of expensive. I think I paid like a couple $100s. And as a caveat, currently I don't even really take any supplements. I think I have like vitamin D and garlic, but over the years, there have been times where I was taking like 30 caps a day, and very, very educated on like why I was taking different things. And my only experience was that taking so many things at once, I felt good. My health was good physically and mentally, but I was unable to identify cause and effect. The only way you could really tell if you're getting a muscle gain benefit from creatine is if you only take creatine for a couple of weeks at a time. But if you take creatine and you start doing more protein and you put in XYZ, then it's going to be difficult to definitively say like, well, the muscle gain primarily came from the creatine. So I'm assuming, most of us in here are trying to get the most benefit for the least amount of investment possible. And so it might be worth your time to read through this and identify what supplements do and don't work for you. And then once you see the dosages I'm talking about, like, oh, the most effective way to gain muscle is to take 5 grams of creatine per day. Once you see that, then you can go Googling and check on Amazon or check in your local health food store, whatever you want to do to find supplements that are as close as possible to the minimum effective dosage of these things we want. There's supplements out there that stack multiple things together, like a multivitamin is the best example. There's some joint health supplements that are going to stack like 3 or 4 of the most commonly beneficial things for your joints. And so you just want to start looking through and get the ones that have as close to the dosage that you're supposed to get as my chart says. Get the supplements with as much of the ingredients as possible. And in some cases, it would be negative to go over. So again, I know it's not a super quick fix or an easy answer. And I think something to keep in mind here is that supplements are just that. They are a supplement. So the majority of the health benefits that you are hoping to get from supplements, you are probably going to get through the basics, which is a super unsexy answer because everyone wants a quicker fix or some shortcut to get some dramatic result. But the reality is, like, get your sleep, lay in bed for 9 to 10 hours every night. Like Hamza talks about, your sleep efficiency score for most people is like 70 to 80%. So if you want to get 8 hours of sleep, you need to lay in bed for 10 or more hours. I know it sounds crazy, but that's the fact. Get your sleep, drink a gallon of water every day, eat some fucking vegetables, eat a salad, bro. Like, pick up a raw piece of kale and bite that shit like a fucking top G or top H, like I think Dante was saying in our call today, or maybe it wasn't Dante, I forget, but somebody was saying top H, the bro with all the energy. I love that. Anyway, eat some fucking kale and eat meat and exercise, get water, get sunlight. That's going to take care of 90% of it. And then if you're doing all those things well and you've got money to spend, then I would start looking into supplements. That's it for now. Hope this helps, boys. Send me any DMs or comments if you have any questions, and see you boys on the next chat.